Hey guys, it's Dan here from SiteCreate, and in this video I'm just going to take you through the SiteCreate Documentor Plus plugin and its settings. So in the previous video we've created a sample documentation and we've tweaked the settings a little bit just to give you a general idea, but in this video we're going to go through a few more of the settings and just see exactly what each one does. So to get to the settings, we go to Settings and SiteCreate Documentor here, and we'll go through each tab one by one so you can see what's what. So to begin with, we've got the sticky widget options. Here you can enable or disable the sticky widget as you want. Below that we've got the sticky stuck margin. So what that means is if we scroll down, you can see here it's kind of getting hidden. That's just because the theme has got like a big black border. Your theme may have something else like a fixed header, for instance, but either way we can pop in a new margin there to give it a bit more space. And you can see there that pops it down nicely, so when it's stuck, it's stuck in the right place. Below this we can try to hide other widgets. So we'll say this may not work depending on your theme, but come and see me if you need this to happen. I can help. A bit more experimental at this stage, but here, yes, you can see you can hide other widgets or show them, which is a great option if you want to clean up a sidebar without installing other plugins. So if we turn that off, you can see we've got a whole bunch of other widgets there, which isn't bad at all. We can give this a background if you want, so obviously you can't see anything below it, but I personally prefer to hide all the other widgets for a nice clean look. Below this you can choose the color options for the links here. You can enable the custom styling or have it try and pick up the styling from your theme. Below this you can customize the font sizes for the headers here, so although we've obviously styled it quite well to begin with, if you want to tweak this for bigger fonts or whatever, that's totally up to you. Next up we've got an option to collapse or not collapse. So at the moment you can see it's set to not collapse, so every section in the content is visible right from the word go. If we set this to collapse, you can see there it collapses on click. So if you've got a very lengthy menu, this may help keep it under wraps. Just put that back. And then below this you can enable your own custom fonts. So although it will initially just use whatever your theme will have it, you can enable Google Fonts and simply give the font name and the URL to your chosen font, and it will act accordingly. So you can see there it's just switched over to the Open Sans font. Very easy to do. Next up we've got the download options. Now here is where you can choose the particular format for your download. We personally prefer HTML. It's a lot more flexible, you get more options here, but you can also choose a nice PDF, so we'll just leave it at HTML for now. And here you can choose to enable or disable the table of contents in the download. So just to give you an example, I'll just put something nice in the footer here. Hello world. Sounds good to me. So you can see we've got that set to HTML. We've got the table of contents to appear, excuse me, and we've got hello world in the footer as our custom message. Let's have another look at the documentation. And we'll download a sample now. Okay, it's downloaded, and this is what the documentation looks like. So you can see there it's taken the title from there as you've specified in the widget. It's grabbed all of the content, and that would include videos, images, etc. And you've got a nice table of content at the edge here, as well as your own custom footer text. So let's tweak this up a little. If you wanted to say, give it a different background color for the title area, that's perfectly fine. If you wanted to add some HTML to the footer to maybe give a link back to your site, that's totally fine as well. Let's just take a look at the changer there. So you can see there it's just reflected straight away. Alternatively, obviously, if you don't want a HTML page, you can have a PDF instead. which we've got here. And there we go. Finally, in the options, you've got the advanced settings, basically just where you can apply your own custom CSS if you are that way inclined, or this one, which you probably won't need to tweak, just changes where or how the script is loaded. So in some themes which do some trickery themselves with certain elements, you may need to tweak this between either document ready or window load. Yeah. It's just one of those things. If you're having trouble with the plugin, or if the content aren't appearing as you think, or they're just not appearing at all, try switching this to the whichever option is not currently on, and yeah, it should sort it out. If not, obviously come and see me over at support. Well, thanks very much. That's the settings for the plugin covered. If you've got any more questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching.